Welcome back, it's me, Lou. I'm here for another action figure review. Today will be a special double feature as we showcase two action figures from Bandai Namco's Dragon Stars line. Alright, so I thought this would be a fun review, just because these two characters really go well together. On our left, we have Vegeta, and on our right, we have Nappa. Two Saiyan characters from Dragon Ball Z. They both look fantastic. Let's start with Vegeta first. Alright, so Vegeta is an excellent figure. We've received multiple Vegeta figures over the course of the Dragon Stars line. This features Vegeta as how we first see him during his debut appearance in Dragon Ball Z. He has the wild Saiyan hair, as you can see here. He's outfitted with the red scouter, with the red lens over his left eye. He features the much more classic Saiyan armor. And then he has his monkey tail wrapped around his waist. He retains his deep blue and white color scheme. And it's a beauty. I love this guy so much. I think this is fantastic. If you already have the other iterations of Vegeta that Bandai have already produced in the Dragon Stars line, I do think that you really need this one. This is how Vegeta appears in his first appearance, and it's just great. In terms of Vegeta's articulation, his head rotates, his arms move, but they collide with the shoulder piece right here. His arms go out. Double jointed elbows, articulated wrists, and he does have multiple hand options. I just chose to go with the open palms just because I feel they're more synonymous with their energy attacks. He swivels at the waist, legs kick up. He has the double jointed knees and articulated ankles. Alright, so as great as a figure as this is, one thing that kind of bothers me is the lack of articulation in the shoulder pad. And we'll talk about that when we get to Nappa. But overall, I think it's a great figure. The one thing I do like about this figure is that it features the classic Saiyan body armor. And with these longer shoulder pads up here, it kind of hides the gappiness that could be seen where the arm is attached to the torso. Some of these figures, especially if... Oh, I stand corrected. This guy does have the articulated shoulders. Oh, for a moment I thought this guy was missing that. Alright, so much like Broly and Nappa, Vegeta here has the articulated shoulders. I just didn't catch that at first. Just because mine were a little bit tight, so I didn't realize they didn't unlatch as easily as I thought they would. But yes, this figure does feature the articulated shoulder pad, so I stand corrected. And it's cool because these can move up, so you can adjust the positioning of his arms without necessarily compromising the look of the armor. So it's really cool, really ingenious that they thought of that to articulate the shoulder pads. Yeah, for a moment when I first unboxed the figure, I thought this was missing that feature, just because it didn't unlatch as easily as it did on like my Broly figure. But yeah, great figure overall. I think it's fantastic. Now let's move to Nappa. As you can see, much larger action figure. Vegeta's a short character to begin with in the show, but this guy's still pretty sizable. Much like Vegeta, as I pointed out earlier, he also comes outfitted with the scouter. This one features the magenta lens over his left eye. He also sports the monkey tail around his waist. The color scheme of his armor is black, white, and gold, as opposed to Vegeta's all-white armor. Much like Broly and Vegeta, this guy has the articulated shoulders. It's more like my Broly figure, where this one, it's not latched on as tightly, so this one moves a little bit more freely than it did on my Vegeta figure. Like Vegeta and other figures in the Dragon Stars line, he comes with multiple hand options. Here I chose for his pointed fingers and his open palm, just because I could get more signature poses out of it. Overall, fantastic looking figure. It looks like it just leapt out of the TV screen. You know, it really embodies the look of Nappa. In terms of Nappa's articulation, his head rotates. As I pointed out earlier, his shoulder pads are articulated, allowing movement of his arms to go upward. His arms also go outward. They feature double jointed elbows, articulated wrists, swivel at the waist, and your standard articulation for the legs found in the hip, knees, and ankle. So overall, wonderful figure. And this is a figure that I think if you have classic Vegeta here, you definitely need Nappa. You know, the pair goes great together, and they look fantastic. A great addition to anyone that's been collecting the Dragon Stars line. Excellent figures all around. All right, so let's wrap this one up. Once again, my name is Lou. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are a returning viewer subscriber, thank you so much for your continued support. I greatly appreciate it. So until the next video, be safe, take care of yourself, buy lots of toys, and most importantly, be happy. And I will see you at the next one. All right, later.